In this video, we're going to show you to install a park assist sensor on your Ford Taurus located in the rear bumper. With the vehicle raised and supported or on the back side of the lower portion of the bumper, and there are two buttons here. There's one here, one on the other side. We're going to use our punch to pop out the center of these retainers. Do the same on the other side. Use your trim tool, get in there. You should be able to pop those out. On the inside of the fender liner here, you're going to have 5 screws here, and we're using a 7/32 socket to go ahead, loosen and remove these. Once you're done here, you want to repeat the process for the other side. Now the sides of the back bumper attach to the rear fender via a strip in here, and there's little retainer buttons inside. So what you want to do is reach inside and gently pull out towards you. And as you pull it out, you're going to feel these release. Now once you get to this corner here, you're going to go ahead and repeat this process for the other side. Now with the trunk lid open, you're going to go ahead and locate these little buttons here. There's 2 on the top. You want to unscrew these. These are protectors for the studs here. And then there's one down below. It's a cargo net T. I'm going to go ahead and grab that and loosen and remove this one. Once you remove these here, go ahead and repeat for the passenger side. Then you can go ahead and pull this liner out. Now this is going to expose some studs and nuts holding the tail light in place. We're going to use a deep 11mm socket. You want to loosen and remove all 4 of these. Give this a little bump, bring it towards you. When you pull this out, there's going to be a rubber grommet right there, and there's going to be an electrical connector right on the top here. You're going to push in on the little tab and disconnect the harness like so. And go ahead and remove that tail light. Repeat for the passenger side. Go ahead and grab this bumper. Pull it out towards you, working your way around. Now as you separate the bumper, it's going to be a wire harness attached to this. Now you want to go ahead and separate this connector here on the driver's side inner portion of the bumper area. Now the connector goes up underneath the tape here on ours. You're going to see a little loop right here, or a little clip. You're going to press just above that and then separate the harness. Now with the bumper removed, you can access all of the parking assist sensors. There's one over here, there's going to be one here, and then one on the outside over here. Now the process for replacing all 4 of these are the same. Go ahead and press in on the little tab right here to release the electrical connector. Now the sensor itself is held in by 2 little squeezing clamps here. So what you can do is gently push these apart and then work your sensor out, pulling it towards you. Clean the inside. Make sure there's no debris in there. Take your new sensor. Now you can do this one of two ways. You can go ahead and connect this and then snap it in, or you can snap it in and then connect. You can line that up, press it in. You can hear and feel it snap into place, and then simply line up your sensor and push it in. You can look around the front side of the bumper, make sure it is nice and flush. Give it a little wiggle, make sure it's secured. Ours is secure. You want to go ahead and repeat this process for any of the other parking assist sensors that you may need. Go ahead and take your connector, line that up. Once you have that connected, let's go ahead and raise up our bumper. You want to be careful not to scrape the side of your car. But I want to go ahead and start to line up the studs and our clips. Across the top of the bumper section right here, there's going to be 4 tabs that go into the body. So I want to go ahead and get those lined up. And when you're putting this on, underneath, there are those hooks. We need to make sure we get those underneath where those plastic tabs go through. As you're installing the bumper, if the bumper doesn't want to pop into place, you just want to look down between the gasket and the bumper, and you're going to see these 4 tabs. You want to go ahead and push those down. You can use a flathead screwdriver or a trim tool just to get those to line up with the body. Now at this point here, we're going to go ahead and install the side. Go ahead and pull that bumper in. We now want to go ahead and press the body and the bumper back together. I'm going to go ahead and repeat this process for the other side. Now when installing the taillights, you want to make sure that this little post here lines up with this notch on the bottom of the taillight. That's why we had to remove our taillights to pull the bumper. Here's our connector port. Go ahead and line this up. You're going to feel it and hear it click into place. Line this up on the body. Push it in. With the taillight installed, we're going to go ahead and start to install our nuts on the back side here. Let's go ahead and gently snug those down. Once they bottom out, you're pretty much good. You don't have to make them much tighter than that. Once we have the taillight secured, we can go ahead and install our anchors here. Snug that down, and then we have the 2 up top. Just thread those down until they snug down. You don't have to make them much tighter than that. Now once you've completed this side here, go ahead and repeat it for the passenger side. Go ahead and install the screws. I'm going to get a few of these lined up here before I snug them down. Just snug these down. I'm just going to continue this all the way up to the top. And once you have all these installed and secured, let's go ahead and move to underneath the vehicle and install the 2 buttons underneath. Now underneath here, we had to replace our plastic buttons as those were rivets. So we sourced out some replacements here. At this point here, you're all set.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.